I suppose I ought to prepare a little bit better for these videos because I tend to just talk so ad lib that no one will probably take me seriously. Then again, someone wearing this colour, how can you take me seriously? So what I'm going to do is I've got a magazine here and I'm going to open it randomly to a page and test myself to see if I can just talk about it. But I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm going to do it on this wonderful woman, Kate Bush. This is a fanzine. It's basically, it just absolutely goes through each of her albums with a fine-tooth comb and even reprints the original reviews of these albums when they came out 40, 30, 20, 10 years ago. Okay, if you don't know Kate Bush, you can go kill yourself. Well, actually, probably go and find out who she is first. And if you don't like her, you don't agree with her, then go kill yourself. It's not a very nice thing to say, is it? Maybe I should reword that. If you don't know who Kate Bush is, go to Wikipedia, read up, and listen to some of their music. Anyway, I digress, as I always do. I'm going to open to a page. Oh, no. Wow. Gee, this is not... I did not do this on purpose. It just so happens to be on Hounds of Love, possibly her best album. In my view, it's her best album, but it's not necessarily my favourite album of hers. That's what happens with musicians. Hounds of Love came out in, I think it was the end of 84 or the beginning of 85, because I remember I was in senior high school, and the first song off it was Running Up That Hill, and I reckon that you would know Running Up That Hill. That was such a fantastic song and a great video with her dancing, and it apparently broke her into the American market for the first time. My understanding is Hounds of Love as a whole went well in America, while her previous four albums before Hounds of Love were pretty much just based in Britain and got a lot of play here in Australia too. Hounds of Love, Running Up That Hill, Hounds of Love, Cloud Busting, The Big Sky are the four singles that were released from that album, if I can remember. I don't think Dream of Sheep was released as a single. This is a memento album. This is what they call and I can't remember the concept album. It's a concept album. Basically, all the songs are meant to be together. They tell a story. And the side B of the album was called The Ninth Wave. And it's basically about a woman who is drowning, physically and metaphorically drowning. And the songs in the Ninth Wave side just slot together. They tell this story. And it's like an emotional wave. And that's the Ninth Wave, you know. She quotes a poem from Tennyson, which I'm really going to paraphrase this. Every ninth wave, every wave, and the ninth wave. There's a beautiful verse that she takes from Tennyson. It's probably in here. This album really is an amazing album. If I ever want to introduce you to Kate Bush, this is the album I would choose. Then probably work back in a catalogue, back to when she started in 78 with Wuthering Heights, because the stuff after Hounds of Love, it's very Kate, and they are very good, but they're not the masterpiece of Hounds of Love. Although I do think Ariel is an amazing album that sits on its own. So there, I can talk about something without really... I can talk off the cuff if I have a topic. Maybe that's how I'll do this thing. I'll just get a topic and just talk off the cuff instead of rambling on. Red Shoes was a little bit of disappointment, this one. I do remember when this came out, and she actually lost a lot of hardcore fans who had been with her at the beginning with the Red Shoes. And with me, I'm a bit mixed. There's some beautifully strong songs on it, but as a whole album, it doesn't really click. But this is Ariel, is just beautiful, about summer. If you're a person who likes the season summer, you would love this. And then to counteract that, of course, she brought out 50 words for snow, which is about winter. And that's the last one that she's brought out. And when was this? This was released 2011 or 2012, so it's been another 10 years. Misty on this is just an incredibly powerful instrumental / lyrical, beautiful, beautiful song from 50 Words for Snow. Okay,